I can't stay away from you too long. Even if I do, I always call. Checking on you, make sure you're okay. Be the one to brighten up your day. Yeah, and the point of it all is I love you. Yeah, you know I love you, baby. Oh.
My days seem long whenever we're apart. It's like someone has thrown away my heart. You're a major part of my life. No matter what the storm may bring, I'm fine with you. Whoa ha ha, 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 whoa ha ha.
Whoa ha ha, whoa ha. Whoa, whoa ha ha, whoa ha. Whoa ha ha, whoa ha. Whoa ha, whoa ha.
Sky
Whoa
is
ha
shaking.
ha ha ha. Whoa ha ha.
And the point of it all, I love you.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the package show about nothing. It's Jaden XD. I am your host XD, and I am with
Jad.
John.
That's how my Uber drivers be saying my name. I get it and they be like, Jad? I'm like, yeah, that's it.
You know, it's so funny because in New York, it used to be, Xavier, because everybody's Haitian.
Yeah.
And here it's Javier.
Oh, Javier!
Yeah.
I do get Jade as well, but
Yeah,
I've got
like-
Jade for a long time.
Yeah,
It's
that
the
makes-
Jad.
Yeah, Jad. Yeah. But how was your week?
It was good. I told you all last week I was in Cleveland. Surprise, we recorded early. So I wasn't fully traumatized just yet when we actually recorded. Became shortly thereafter. Somebody in the Patreon said that I had gotten real dare last episode. I don't know. I don't know. All I said was crackheads have Cash App now, so I don't. And that was a revelation that I learned.
The tech divide isn't as grand as you think.
But no, I got some time with my grandmother and my parents, and I was working, but it was still it was good to be able to have that time, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how long we're going to have that. Mm-hmm. And Tristan, we celebrate Tristan's 40th birthday.
Happy birthday.
My shorty is 40. I did a surprise dinner for him and then surprised him with 2 tickets to go see Young Jeezy perform with the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra tonight.
Oh, wow.
In a black tie affair. So niggas is putting grills in their mouth and getting zhuzhed up. And we're going to see Young Jeezy.
Guess who's possessed? Still smell the blow on my clothes like Krispy Kreme. I was cooking the moles. Like horseshoes, I was tossing the moles. Time to re-up, gotta recycle the flow. I'm emotional, I hug the block. Hey,
That's very on brand for you all. Happy birthday to him.
Thank you. Yes, happy birthday to my nigga.
Yeah. That's awesome. 40 years on this planet. Not many of us get to see that, so it's a blessing otherwise,
Especially a nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for him. Like, I love to see his growth and witness his leaps and his different stages of life. It's a beautiful thing.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Awesome. Well,
How was your week?
It was a lot.
Your tub still throwing up?
No.
Okay, good.
No. However, earlier this week, it's coming out Friday. Yeah, earlier this week, we had an earthquake.
What?
I ain't feel a thing. However, what's odd was that about 2 hours prior, the lights went out in the building.
Oh.
And so, like, I was asleep because, and it's not like I was asleep early. Like, I went to bed at 11 o'clock. I've been super proud of myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's because I've been working out, and so it's been regulating my sleep. So I went to bed. All of a sudden, you know when the power goes out in your apartment, even if you sleep or not. It was like,
yeah, you
I
know.
sat up and I was like, what the fuck is happening? And I was like, because, I don't know if it's like instant, like, PTSD of being poor or broke or whatever, because I was like, did I not pay the bill?
Oh no, apocalypse. What the fuck?
Oh, that's what this nigga thought, because he is a doomsday preparer. He's like Ava. Like, he was like, I've been waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I got to keep the can opener up to date. You know what I'm saying? She's got to always work.
Yeah, see, no, the worst thing I ever did was show him Survivor, because the first thing he was like, we have to get a fire-making kit. No, we don't. See, now you have ideas too. No, you don't.
I was like, a fire-making kit. Oh, that is smart.
Although you should always keep with some flint. And
see,
either way, the point is,
become hoarders. This is how it happens.
Exactly. It starts.
QVC shows us a fire-making kit, and then all of a sudden...
Mm-hmm.
We got go bags and fire-making kits and fucking...
He tried to buy one of them big-ass Judy things that they have from Walmart, and I was like, no. And then my mother tried to buy one for us, and I was like, no.
My mother tried
as
to
long
buy
as we
me
have
a go bag, and I said, let me tell you something. If something happens, where I'm going?
First of all, if anything happens, like, nature-wise, like, California's the first to go. So I don't even know why... we're just gonna call a thing. So, why would I prepare for that? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
let's not.
You won't know it's the end of the world until it's the end of the world.
I know.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? When the meteors come, we all watch Meteor Man.
Yeah, like, it just all of a sudden, you're not gonna get no warning. Like, us all of a sudden, it's just gonna be like, poop, nuclear warfare.
We should watch Meteor Man with Patreon.
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, we can.
We should. With the golden.
I actually have that on DVD. Oh my gosh, I don't have it on DVD because, like you, someone took it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't let niggas borrow your DVD. Sorry, but I'll bring it back, and then you break up and they ghost you, and you never see that again. Like my Boondocks DVDs. I know exactly who has them, but
I still don't know. Like, remember when you left that poly at my house? I still to this day don't know what happened to that poly.
Which is so strange because you gave me the sequel back, but not
exactly. The Pixies took it.
That's so strange.
I know. I'm telling you. Even when I moved and cleared out and packed up, the Pixies took Polly, which is so fascinating. Like, the Pixies love Keisha Knight Pulliam.
Yeah, that's so weird. And Vanessa Bell Calloway.
Yeah.
You're my sweet little angel eyes. I love my sweet little angel eyes. You've got your wings, I know your spirit flies. My heart's wide open and there's no disguise. I love my sweet little angel eyes.
So this week I had to be a little bit of a good Samaritan.
Mm-hmm.
Not really, but I don't like when white people make fun of.
I'm sorry.
Let me amend this. I don't like when people exploit like the houseless or active users on the
Oh
street.
yeah, nah.
So I was on a little staycation. You know, we do that often. And so I was on a staycation in Hollywood. And this is very relevant to the situation because I have to talk about how J-Lo ruined everything. So, anywho, I'm going to go to the weed shop because, yes. So I leave my hotel and going to the weed shop. And so on the way to the weed shop, like I stayed in a very touristy area. I stayed in Hollywood. I'll tell you. So
y'all are so fascinating with your staycations. I'd be so fascinated.
You know what it is? It's because we really like hotels. Because the hotel experience is always different and interesting for each experience. Like I enjoy trying to figure out what smells they have so I could put it in my house. Like the hotel. Anyway, I just think it's also nice to not, have somebody make the bed up for you for a change. You know what I mean? And then,
man. You're for a change. I'd be like, every other day I call y'all niggas be in a hotel.
Well, some of it is necessity because of the fact that, I live. And the problem is I don't want people to have this perception that my apartment is like the ghetto. Because it's not. It's just.
They already do. It's okay.
It's fine. But I will say it is my fault, though. Full disclosure, because I didn't realize when I got this apartment, it had been vacant for almost a year. And now I see why.
It's haunted!
I know. I do sometimes wonder, like, I'd be late at night. I'd be like, is that like a figure, like, walking back? But then I thought, I was like, maybe,
But I mean, clearly they ain't got no problem with you. It's like, they got a problem with them.
True. But anywho, so this guy was on the curb. This white man was on the curb, just laid out, but he was like trying to fix his Tina. Mm-hmm. So like it was all out on the thing, like his whole little, like whatever his substance was, it was all laid out on the thing. But he was also kind of like he probably just took a hit and was like, whoa. Mm-hmm. But there was this white dad and his son like videotaping above him and like laughing. And I was like, hey, we don't do that.
Yeah, not you all. Not we watching terrible people and raise terrible people.
Right, and they scurried off. Because I guess they thought I was going to attack them. Which, I couldn't. Because this was also the same day of J-Lo's little movie premiere.
What movie now? Another rom-com?
Yes, on the Prime.
Oh, God.
And see, it attracted a whole bunch. And mind you, it's a touristy area. It's Hollywood. It's in front of the TCL theater. You can't say Chinese Man's Theater anymore. So
you can't say what theater?
It's like the Chinese Man's Theater. So they call it the TCL theater.
Oh, so what's the TCL stand for? The Chinese
I
lady?
guess. No, I think it's the company that owns it now.
Oh. What?
That's fair. But anywho, it just attracted a whole bunch of people there, and it was just like, damn, now who I can blame on this? And like white man's poor behavior, I can blame it on J-Lo. So I'm gonna blame it on both.
Oh yeah, like when I got COVID from LL Cool J.
Mm-hmm. She brings out the derelicts of society.
Yeah.
White men with their sons.
The white men with their sons do love J-Lo.
And those particular types. Like, why would you do that? Like, that's so, like, invasive. You wouldn't want people, videotaping you.
And you want to have your son sit up here and watch somebody pass out high as fuck off of meth?
Right.
Like, what?
Now, I will say the man, because he was halfway in the street and he needed to get out the street. But that's
yes, but that's another conversation.
Yeah, I was like, this was so, I don't want to, it's past rude and invasive. It's also just very like, because I couldn't call it racist because it was white on white crime. You know what I mean? It was a white man and a white man,
no, it's
like, why would you?
And egregious.
Sidebar! That's the second time girlfriends has come up for me this week.
Is it a sign? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I was talking
You're gonna be
about,
the new William
oh God,
in the reboot.
I'm almost as conservative. Yeah,
Oh
maybe.
my god, I forgot. What was with all the black men in the '90s programming being Republicans?
Because they thought
Uncle
that
Phil, Carl Winslow, William. It was somebody else too.
because they all thought that they could be, you saw Paris is Burning. They said, anything close to being the white man was the American dream.
You're right. You're right, and that was all their American dream. And I know Frank Mitchell was a low key. He
Of
ain't tell
course he
D.
was.
He didn't tell D he votes Republican, but he definitely did.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's so weird. How are you conservative and drive a Saturn? That don't go. But that's like
I think
being a
even Michael
Republican and
Kyle
driving a Prius.
on My Wife and Kids, he might have voted Republican just for his business.
Oh yeah, he's definitely.
But he wasn't gonna say it out loud though.
Can I be honest with you?
Okay.
My Wife and Kids wasn't really my thing.
Oh, I enjoyed My Wife and Kids.
Because the parents were abusive.
Yes. At the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, yeah.
Especially the father.
Yeah. And how they handled the daughter and her comeuppance, and then how they kind of just let Junior kind of just be Junior.
Yes, that's always. But also,
that's indicative of who we are as a people.
Oh yeah, very much so.
Okay.
And also, can I ask an honest and problematic question?
Sure.
When it comes to teenagers, is it abuse? I don't know.
Is it abuse or is it a turf war?
Because I'm right, you know what I'm saying? It's a fair game, you know what I'm saying? We shooting a fair one. I was at this awful indoor arcade the other day. And I ended up in the lobby with a lot of teenagers, right? And it was twins. It was like a nightmare. They walked, they were just like right here by me. And I remember I'm standing on the line and the little niggas take the big little niggas, by the way, baby Huey ass niggas, a little bit of space between me and the person. They're going to slide their big asses through. I couldn't even help myself. Immediately, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I know he was like 14. But he was big as fuck. And I was like way bigger than me. So it just came out. What the fuck are you doing? And he's like, I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry, miss. And I was like, I hate you all. I hate you. I hate you as a people. I'm a teenagerist. I hate. I'm teenager phobic. I hate teenagers.
They're the worst. I keep telling you, they're the worst type of people.
So I just wonder, like, it just leads me to wonder if it's abuse, if it's a teenager, if it's not like flagrant, if it's not classist and egregious.
Yeah. No, it's still abuse. It's still violence against a child.
I know.
However,
my mother
I hear you.
Punched me in my chest. That wasn't right.
I hear you though, because teenagers, they're all like, they all smell, and they have like misplaced emotions,
and their attitudes smell like. I'm
like, God, and they're lanky, and they don't know how to move around places, and that's where they're always in the way. They got no
fucking self-awareness. Like,
yeah, no. It's like being a bumper car for 4 years straight. You know what I mean?
And you're rude, and then like they're disinterested. They're not interesting. Like
no.
Nah, some of them are. Let me stop. I'm playing. Some teenagers are actually wonderful, lovely human beings, but the great lot of you, the vast majority.
Oh, the collection of the grouping of teenagers, as a concept, is just
the concept.
The concept of teenagery is just so violent and riddled with chaos.
File it under "Don't try this at home." Tackling a treadmill with a pogo stick. Attempting to jump over a car. Running into fire. Teens across the country are trying to top each other with the ultimate daredevil
It's like
dares.
mosquitoes. I wonder. I'm like, God. Like, what was the reason? Like, I just want to know.
There was no reason why them niggas had to be in the ark. You know what I mean?
If that
was a thing for
Right.
people, right? Like, you know, that's how I often think about, like,
actually.
snakes. We didn't need that.
No,
you know
we
what
did
I mean?
actually. I know. I would have once upon a time said that, but we did because rats.
We have jackals for that. And birds.
Kaya, it can't be everywhere at the same time.
Anywho. Let's pay some bills.
Yes, because we're still in
Thank you for listening each and every week. We have a blast here on the show. So tell a friend, tell an auntie, and tell an uncle. Tell a they, them that we are here. You know, also tell them to subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe to our Patreon where the true mess lives. It's $9.99, where you get recaps. And even if you don't watch the shows that we recap, you should tune in anyway because we never stay on topic. We end up talking about life shit.
But if you are currently watching this season of Love After Lockup, you want to join us for such in-depth conversation. On the Patreon, we recap every single solitary week.
Yep, if you need to know what happens with Monique and Lil Mouse Jones or the one that looked like Bobby Heenan, you know, and you know,
Tammy Rivera Wyatt and Michael Montana.
The people killer. Or that, well, actually, back up. For you to get 20 months of probation, that means somebody had to...
Years.
20 years, excuse me, of probation. Somebody had to...
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I wanted to make that clear.
You sell that much fentanyl, you are you definitely got somebody's blood on your hands.
Listen, also, people say check on your strong friends. Check on your friends that do coke because they might need to know who...
Can y'all stop circulating that stupid fucking meme?
Check on your strong friends. No, check on your friends that do coke. And not in the means of, like, stop doing it. But, like, girl, do you not make sure they know where they're getting their shit from? You know, I'm not going to drug shame.
No, absolutely.
I want people to stay safe.
You've got to understand where the resource is and
where
it
comes
nucleus.
from and all that.
Yeah.
Patreon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we have a bunch of free stuff there and cool things.
I don't know what's there, but we get flagged every week. It's a great time.
We do, but we also don't have any copyright strikes, so that's a plus.
Wonderful.
I know. And also, good job, guys, reading the description box wherever you're listening.
What was in the description box?
Well, 1 week was where I told everybody to tweet Asante with a picture of a goat.
That's where all those fucking goats came from. You know, I can't remember anything. I said, did we say to send Asante goats? Good job.
Yeah, last week was, you know, a Snapple fact. And it was, you know, the King of Hearts is the only one that doesn't have a mustache. I was like, that's crazy. That's fun. I'm going to a spades tournament next week. I'm so excited.
I can't wait to hear about this.
Me too. And you're gonna, yeah. And when I tell you what it is, you're gonna, off camera. You're gonna be like, you're gonna be amused. No, you're gonna be amused.
Okay, I can't wait. You can text it to me.
I have to have a special shout out. Someone was an angel to me this week, and I need to shout them out. And I hope that this didn't like layoffs and them didn't affect them or whatever, because a bunch of tech layoffs are happening, like Facebook, Google, a whole bunch of people. And I hope if you're listening to this show, hopefully we can provide some hilarious content for you to get through these troubling times, because shit is fucked up in the game, right? And I want to shout out Caroline. She helped me get my XD Experience account back on
Oh,
Google.
man. Shout out to you, Caroline.
A whole year later. I haven't gotten my videos back, and that's because there's still more work to do to get that back. But I got my email account back, which frees me up to change a lot of things because I was locked out of so much. So now I can fully transfer everything to make it have access to all of my stuff again. So I want to say thank you. And she was so helpful. She was like, I'm doing this because, I listened to Jen and XD and you guys helped me out. I'm like, well, thank you.
How awesome.
And she's in Switzerland, so that was also a huge thing.
Shit.
Black folks in tech.
I was like, niggas in Switzerland. I love that.
Yeah, man. We everywhere. We can't help that we the best all over the globe.
We the best music.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't have niggas in Poland. It's probably black Polish people.
There's niggas in Poland. It's niggas everywhere.
But shout out to you. Thank you so much, because you definitely made my life so much more simple.
Thank you, Caroline.
Yeah. But
Caroline.
But anywho, let's take a break, and we'll be back with more after these messages. Well, we don't really have messages like that anymore.
Good.
Which is kind of cool. Ha ha ha.
Yay.
But if you want complete and free commercial free, sign up for Patreon, because it's a good time. Anyway, let's take a break and we'll be back in a few minutes. Bye.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
No, there's a mistake. Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture. Moonlight won. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. I'm afraid they read the wrong thing. This is not a joke. Moonlight has won Best Picture.
And we're back. So a few years ago, we used to be at another show.
Yeah.
Called Two Guys and a Girl. If you never heard of it, it's okay. You can't find it anywhere else. But we developed an award ceremony. And it used to go by a different name. It used to be called the Coonies. And we did a couple years of it, and we grew up and we realized, hey, maybe we shouldn't do that anymore. So here we are with the BAAD Awards.
That's what
That's what you called it the other day.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I called it the Bad Image Awards.
Oh, well, there you go. The BAAD Image Award. Same thing. Let me write that in the title so I don't forget.
This was on a whim. We were trying to figure out what we wanted to do. So we jokingly said an award show, and I said the Bad Image Awards, and here we are. So I can't wait to see what the categories are.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jade and XD Bad Image Awards.
So, show I'll never watch again. So, what's the show that this year that you'll never watch again?
A show I'll never watch again. You know, pretty soon, it's about to be Drag Race if RuPaul keeps fucking around with the Snatch Game. I'll tell you that. I know this is a Patreon conversation, but I am
I don't give
irritated.
a fuck.
Like, right,
That
I'm
shit was
irritated.
garbage,
Like,
mama.
where did we, and the fucking pit crew are the judges? Where have we gone in society?
I
Like,
said, where is the money? Like,
where's the money? You got
Like-
the help, motherfucking being the judges, nigga. What?
And you know it's bad when Amanda Sandberg wasn't the worst part of the show.
So I called you and I said he's either asleep or avoiding my phone calls.
I didn't watch when I said I was going to. I watched, and I'm glad I didn't watch it live.
Now, we'll talk about that on Patreon. But yes, like I said, it's about to be Drag Race if RuPaul doesn't tighten the fuck up.
Same. Because that was woof.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But
Yeah.
definitely certain iterations of Drag Race. Every time I try to revisit Canada, I just can't.
You know, even with Canada versus the World, with Raja winning, whole Black Queen won. Never
And I
saw
love
episode.
Raja.
Top 2 were black. Her and Silky. Didn't watch a lick. Top 3. Her, Silky, and Victoria Scone. Love Victoria Scone.
Love
Did I watch
Victoria
a lick?
Scone. Glad Mama got a redemption. That tea outfit, sickening, but I just haven't.
I gotta be honest.
And maybe one day I will, but I just can't yet.
I don't know if this is like inner MAGA. I don't know. But like sometimes American TV just shits on everything else. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be... drag is all over the world, right?
Right. It's a phenomenon.
Yeah. Maybe y'all just need to come to the American version.
I think. I don't know. Like,
you know what I mean?
I enjoyed UK. And
yeah,
let's
sure.
be clear. British TV also shits on a lot of TV, including American TV.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly they do us better than we can do that.
China.
China. Windmills.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, I don't know, man.
All right.
You got another show?
Oh no, I'm moving on to the next category because it is Drag Race. Best song I don't know the words to, but the beat hot.
Oh, it's a new one. And it's Noah's fault, and I don't think I do.
Sam Smith, Unholy.
I'm doing something unholy.
Mom it up now, daddy's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. He's sat back while she's dropping it. She be popping it, yeah, she put it down slowly.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's Sam Smith, Unholy with Kim
Hot Pocket,
Petras.
yeah.
Yeah. And it doesn't help because the chorus sounds just like he got a hot pocket in his mouth.
It does. It's like hot mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Mine is any Ice Spice song.
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you're dirty.
Yeah. So I don't like the Be Hot. I enjoy her. I just don't know any of the words.
No, and I enjoy how absolutely boring she is. Like
but she embraces it, and that's okay.
Does it be deadpan face, pet my pussy? Like
yeah.
And I'm like, yes, serve it, little orphan.
Serve me nothing.
Yes, it is so whelming. I enjoy it.
It's purposeful though, so I'm like, that's fine. There's a lot of like, because not only is TikTok where you get like the little, Cooney Tunes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you have to suffer through this like I do. But, ladies and gays, if your nigga has a PlayStation and plays 2K.
Oh, he's pretty... He plays, but like not... It's like a real wind down for him. It's not like a everyday thing.
Well, 2K has a running soundtrack. So it's all the little YRN, YBN, YQAnon in. They all look like David Ruffin in the face, and they have that haircut, and they don't wear socks, and they have their ankles showing.
And everybody is facing charges for racketeering.
Yes. So it's a lot of those type of Cooney Tunes on there. It's like yeah. Like a lot of that kind of thing happening.
Which is so fascinating to me. I'm like, how do you all do it? It's so cheesy, and yet you be out here shooting niggas. It's crazy.
Bitch.
Like,
it's so wild to me. But yeah, I have no idea what any of those songs are about. But I'd be like, I can see how, it gets the crowd going.
Roddy Ricch.
Yes.
Cop in a coupe in a lot, both in a fucked up pop, turn up a fuck to a clock. I was thinking a lot, but I live thinking a vibe,
They all speak in Simlish to me. So.
Me too. So. Meow, meow.
Like if you the Sim version of Katy Perry's It's Friday Night is how I sing it because I don't know the real words to it. So like if you go on YouTube and look up Katy Perry's It's Friday Night Simless version. I
can't put that on my phone.
Okay, well you can look up Ari Lennox BMO Simlish version. You can do that. Cause most songs I sing in Simlish if I don't know the words.
Oh, this is not the real song?
It's Simlish. It's in Simlish. Like she recorded it.
Sounds like the regular song to me.
See?
Oh no, I want to record a Simlish song. I know that's got to be fun as fuck. They are scatting in like the right way.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like Miss Juicy.
It does.
Let's think of some songs to. Okay, we'll do that another episode. Okay. Oh, that's episode. We are doing Simlish versions of songs.
Fuck Wohaha, Simlish.
Oh, Simlish is coming, nigga. I can't wait. It's a new era.
Now, CP, tippity down. It assume me now, Sumpy, tippity tappity down.
Buzza, 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 buzza. Menos every bazoo, every bazoo, every bazoo. Woo! I can't wait to translate Church Girl. Anyway, okay, what's next? What's the next category?
Next, we're switching to fashion.
Okay.
So, who had the best litigation wig this season? That includes court wigs and outfits. I didn't want to let you know that Chris Rogers came up with these categories.
So I'm not condoning his behavior or him as a human being, but I think Tory Lanez's daddy's wig on his face probably had to be the best litigation wig this year.
Oh my gosh. So, you know what's funny? TikTok is shady because they were, he's been on this tirade of Hotep rant about like free my son. But right after this video I saw of him, the next video was this nigga going to Turkey to get a beard implant.
See?
And
I didn't even know that was my mind.
Yes. He got a beard implant, nigga.
Best litigation wig this year.
Yeah, I was like, that's way leaps and bounds beyond of what Tyra had them doing with gluing the beard and shit to their face.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, it was ghetto back then.
Yeah. He had a real, that was a good wig. Megan had flawless, the one outfit we did see of her, the purple, it was a recovery purple. It was,
God.
she knew, she in recovery, she had foot rehab.
Please shut the fuck up.
I'm on her side. I'm just saying.
Of course we are. We would never
just
be
because
on another.
It don't stop the fact she ain't get shot in the foot.
It's true. It happened. And that's why they was in jail. In court.
Beyonce out here limping and shit in Dubai. Did you see those for that party? Mind you,
why was she limping?
She sounds because she had foot surgery.
Beyonce, what? She didn't have bunions. What she had done?
I bet you something tells me like during rehearsals. I hope this isn't the truth. And again, press and stuff. This is not an official. It's Jada XD, nothing official.
Yeah, I'm like, we're not those bitches who were at the Megan courthouses being liars.
No, but I feel like Mama was doing stuff for her tour and shit got fucked up. And also, Mama's been dancing in heels for 20 years nonstop.
Right.
At some point,
corns removed or something.
Yeah, at some point the bunion or corn will develop. Okay. But she was like visibly limping and like,
oh no,
she wasn't like.
She said, "I'm gonna earn this 32 mil or whatever the fuck it was."
I'm 35, but I'm not even mad. Shit.
Not mad.
But they had my girl out here. I was like, oh damn.
Damn, I didn't.
But
I need to look.
Yeah, but she sounded great though.
Of course.
Cardi had great court looks.
Oh, Cardi does have really good court looks. Yes,
because she goes to court a lot.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, but I love her court looks.
Hennessy looks good. Did you see the Hennessy picture she posted today? She looked good.
No.
Yeah. Anywho, next category, right?
Okay.
Viral video most likely to be sent to you by your mom.
Oh, Paris and her little her sister, the two little girls, where she was gonna fight the little girl at school for making fun of her sister. She's like, her name was Stormy, so I showed her the storm.
Period.
That's the kind of video my mother would send me.
Well, I have a running list of the things that my mother sends me.
Okay.
They're all on Facebook Messenger.
Let's go.
I need to access Facebook Messenger.
Nope, I just have to go to Instagram DM because she's staying there.
Okay. Oh, more often than not, they're Kev on stage videos. So, which is so funny if you know, you know. So the first one is Black folks. Does your dog know that they're black too?
Yeah. My mom does send me black people pet videos.
Yeah, my mother also has a fascination with hood names. So like she'll send me several clips of like Maury. So like this one, did you catch her name? L'Epiphany. And I'm not joking because this is.
I know. Did you catch her name? L'Epiphany.
Yeah.
Please welcome L'Epiphany to the Maury Show. Now, take a look at L'Epiphany's beautiful twin daughters, Lauren and London. You see, L'Epiphany says she's positive her fiancé Marco is their biological father. Here's the problem, though. This is Marco.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, this was a lot of Trump. I'm scrolling. This is a lot of Trump videos, anti-Trump videos. Like, she has a nephew Tommy video that she sent me.
Of course, your mother has a nephew Tommy.
Trump is gone. The comedy quartet. Because my mother was big. I told you my mother was big in the Black Woman for Biden group on Facebook.
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, she's huge in Kinlock. Okay, so like she, yeah, that's what she was to do these videos. Oh, she speak of the devil.
She calling?
Mm-hmm.
Put her on speakerphone.
Hold on. Hi, Ma. Oh no, I haven't gotten them yet. They'll email me when they're downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Jade's on. I'm recording with Jade right now. She says hi.
Hey, boo.
Hi, Happy New Year.
Okay.
Till it's too late for that.
Yeah. I will talk to you later, Mom, because I'm recording.
All right, then. Love you.
Love you too.
Okay.
Bye. Damn, she called while I was dragging her. That's crazy.
My mom sends me embracing Black culture videos. This one is people dressing like their mothers. What is that?
Oh, I'll show you in a second. I'll just screen cap it to you.
Here's a video of a cat carrying its own pillow up the stairs. Let's see what else she's gotten here. Oh, this
yes.
is Black Baby.
Aww.
She sends me a lot of Black babies doing things. When your homegirl crazy, but you gonna support her. These so cute. Oh, the baby side eye dish. Oh, I'm gonna show this to you, but not to the masses. I need you to look at the screen of like what the video is, and then my mother's message. Okay, you see who it is.
I'd be having that same thought this time.
No, I'm never saying it.
Yeah,
like
I'm never saying that out loud. I'm not saying that out loud. But don't say I don't disagree with your mother.
Me neither. You see, I laughed.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next category?
Okay. Actually, let's take a break.
Oh, yes.
We'll break, DK. And we'll be back after these messages. Hit a clock.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I have to apologize. The first runner-up is Colombia. Miss Universe 2015 is Philippines.
Hey folks, welcome back to the inaugural Jade and XD BAAD Image Awards with your hosts Jade and XD.
Oh, it's time to retire award.
Okay.
There's so many niggas that can retire.
Drake.
Yeah.
You
can go. You know who I want truly to retire, even though she said she was retired, but I still found her on my television the other day.
Who's that?
Deborah, the lady from the Post cereal commercial.
And Flo from Progressive.
She needs to be fired.
Yeah.
Tell me about a time when a celebrity was rude to you.
I own a food truck in Los Angeles, and I serve a lot of celebrities on sets of like TVs and movies. I've met people like Brad Pitt, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West. The one celebrity that was rude to me is barely even a celebrity. Who knows Flo from Aggressive? Flo, the insurance person with the makeup and the red lipstick. She was freaking rude.
I hated her for no reason. And then I got on the internet and found out she's a bitch to a whole bunch of people in the service industry. So in
real life.
She came into Starbucks and she went up to the register and the barista was like, how can I help you? And her assistant comes and was like, you don't get to talk to her. You have to talk to me. I think he said he spit on the coffee or whatever, but I was like,
see? Y'all gonna learn to be better than that. So many people.
Some people
LeBron James, he can go.
Yeah. I don't know if his wife are going to allow that.
Terrible opinions.
Listen, I think Savannah makes sure he's working, not because to keep money, but to keep him out of the house. You know what I mean? Like, perhaps. I don't have to live.
She likes her space.
That's why she's so glad he got that barbershop show, so that he could have his nigga opinions on HBO and not bring them in the house.
That's fair.
Him in his little tight sweats.
DJ Khaled.
Mm-hmm. Who said that? I'm not arguing with the nigga that don't eat. What did Nikki say? Yeah. Yeah, anywho. Because she was saying, I'm not fighting with a nigga that don't eat coochie. Something like that.
Oh, yeah, I'm not. Oh, see, I don't agree with nothing she says, but I agree with that. Yeah, I'm not fighting with a nigga who don't eat coochie.
Yeah, not either. It's not my thing.
Antonio is so fun. Antonio, we were on the phone the other day and he goes, oh my God, tell me if you knew this. And I was like, okay. He said, did you know that white people don't say coochie? And I was like...
They say cooter.
They say cooter or snatch. And I was like, oh yeah, that's our word. Like, I don't want to see white people say coochie.
It don't sound right. It even sounds weird when they say booty. Like, it just...
I don't like when they say booty either, but I really don't want them saying coochie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's our word.
Yeah.
She said I fuck her good, I make her coochie smile. I'm a pinner on the wall, yeah, movie style. I'm out here looking for the cat, I'm a coochie scout. I'm in the car at the bar, pointing coochie out. I'm fucking with the lights on, check the coochie out. Told her take the pennies off, pull the coochie out. I'ma use straight spit to with the coochie down. Okay, I want you on your...
I finally found out that white people say under the jail, too.
I mean, I didn't think that was a... I didn't
know that until I listened to Jim Cornette and he said it. And he was talking about
I didn't find that to be a specific phrase specifically tied to us. But coochie?
Yeah. Coochie is definitely that's definitely a term of the Kid and Play era. Like, that is definitely ours.
I love the word coochie. I'll never let it die. It's one of my favorite words.
Right. Next step is, whatever happened to award? That's so many things and people that could apply to.
Right. Besides Judy Winslow.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a third Property Brother?
No. Yes, there is. They do have another brother. Because Property Brothers, birthday twins.
Oh, yeah, have the same birthday.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's just them two. No, I feel like it's a third because they had a show where they built a house in Vegas, and the more attractive brother who's married had the main part of the house, and the other contractor who's single had his own part of the house. But I feel like they had like a sister and brother come over for like, family time fun.
That guy's your brother?
That's the Property Brothers, Jonathan and Drew Scott, reacting to the internet's interest in this pic. All three Scott brothers together. The third one, JD, short for James Daniel, is actually Jonathan and Drew's big bro.
My next thing, whatever happened to every winner of The Voice?
I don't know.
Like, for what it's worth, you can name one or two American Idols, right? And for what it's worth, you could probably name a couple other people that won things from reality competition shows,
Whatever
right?
happened to Tamira Gray?
Exactly. I know the answer because, Black famous. She on Broadway.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, there are some people that you just wouldn't know. Like, whatever happened to the Rock, the guy who played Rock? What's his name? From the TV show Rock?
Oh, yeah. Where's Rock?
Mm-hmm. And the Nana, or the wife, the mama, whatever, who she was on an episode of Being Mary Jane with Beyonce's stepdaddy when Lisa died at the funeral. And remember when Mary Jane told the whole congregation that Lisa got yeah.
Huh.
I know that's not a show. So I tried to show Chris Rogers Being Mary Jane, and we got through a lot of it. We got through up until I'm trying to get him to "You My Blessed Mary Jane" because that's when the show really lights up.
Mm-hmm.
But we haven't even gotten to. We got her just dealing with her drinking issue. But anywho, whatever happened to Rock?
Whatever happened to Rock? Whatever happened to Javier?
The first winner of The Voice.
A little bit crazy, but he was famous before that.
He was.
Or he
I
had
had
a
his
song
album
before that.
Whatever
happened to Glenn Lewis?
Baby,
what happened to Glenn Lewis?
I don't know.
Can't believe that the heart of my world got me on my knees, praying my eyes on fire.
And don't you forget it.
You know who I was listening to randomly and I just forgot about him? And I was like, yo, he could really sing.
Who?
Carl Thomas. Not, turtleneck sweater with outstanding.
He was in Bad Boy, and
Yeah, so yeah.
And I wish I never met her.
Because they took his last album off, Late Night Rendezvous, which I loved. I was like, that is an album. But yeah, I was like, he was singing. Whatever happened to him? Jimmy Cozier.
Oh, I know.
He's a Christian singer now. I know that. Or was. I don't know if he's still. Lady Saw gave her life back to the Lord again.
You told me. I think we played the Lady Saw gospel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Too Rich for Argument.
Yeah.
Sinner or whatever.
Thessalonians. Yeah, Jimmy Cozier is my homeboy's cousin. Yeah, he be around. He be around.
Last category. Most draining topic.
Christine and Blueface. Whitney Houston biopics.
The fact that there's multiple and you have to say pics.
Sugar and versus Salt and Grits.
I have a couple from the gay side.
Okay.
Should bottoms pay for dates too?
Okay.
Which
I think that goes along with $200 dates, so I feel like I understand.
Yes, it's we have those conversations too. It's all encompassing.
Yeah.
Should you let your boo thing go through your phone?
Yeah, same.
Should you follow your significant other on social media? Thoughts?
That's a stupid fucking question.
My favorite, gay son or hoe daughter. The heterosexuals ask that quite often.
Would you rather have a gay son or a daughter that's a hoe?
And little do they know, that's the same thing.
Hang up. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Intel has told us there are at least 7.
Okay, I already see one. Give him. Okay.
They're the same picture.
Yep. It is. Oh yeah. That was layers. that was layers, yeah.
No, because I be thinking about I don't know. Don't cancel me, okay, y'all. Don't.
Oh, that's fine.
But every time I be with my friends, the ones who are not in a relationship, or my family, whoever, they be on the apps looking for local niggas. The fuck? In an hour.
Because what's wild? Like, and nobody ever thinks about this, but like, say you wish like your homeboy who's on an app, and like they're location based, so you can see if this nigga's like 300 feet or 1.6 miles away. Yeah. But nobody ever thinks about the person that they're sitting with, right? Like, nigga, that's somebody else that you're sitting with that's 1.6 away or 300 feet, right? Like, what if that nigga saw you and you don't even know, and this person is eyeing you, even though they're eyeing your friend? And like, that's crazy to me. You know what I mean? There's a level of safety that gays throw out the window. Or people in general, because I don't know if heterosexuals have location-based apps or hookup apps.
Know, before there were location-based apps, nigga, I had a gaggle of homegirls who would meet niggas off of MySpace.
Oh, yeah, my home... I can't.
And that's no judges. Listen, hoe is a relative term. Like, I don't say hoe with a single drip of judgment. Or shame. No, none of that. Like, live your life. Whoever. Queen, king, thing. Like, live your life. But I think that is the dumbest question. That sounds like a little Boosie question to me. Which, by the way, go away.
Yeah.
Go away forever.
If someone hit his insulin shot, I wouldn't be too upset.
Have the day you deserve.
I don't,
Also a topic that can go away
forever. Yeah. He can go away. There's a lot of things that can go away. In gay world preference conversations, like, because that was always a slippery slope question for me. Like, your preferences. Does your preference prefer you? That's the number. That's one of them, right? I hate that one. Also, the no fats, no femmes conversation. Because here's my thing, right? Even if you have people who say no fats, no femmes, no rice, no spice.
Yeah, that's
that
terrible.
Kind of thing. Shout out to Sharon Needles.
Shout out to Raven.
And Raven.
Oh my God.
Even if they don't say it on their profiles, doesn't mean that they're not going to think it. You know what I mean? So like, okay, you got this whole thing about, but internal prejudice is still internal prejudice. You know what I mean? Like, and it's human nature, we all talk and say we're all this progressive type of thing, but deep down inside, we all have some sort of one hateful thing that we probably could have canceled.
Oh, absolutely. Those eyelashes, can't stand them. Yeah. I'm sure that falls right under somebody's respectability politics. Actually, it's not. It's just ugly. And I know you hoes can't see. I just, I can't. These frontos on your eyelids, these snuffleupagus ass, these fucking witch bones on your face.
Eyelashes.
And don't get me started on the tsunamis of baby hairs. And I'm not talking about, like, we used to have intricate baby hairs back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to
also
really...
because it was real.
Right, and we had to get busy with the Pro Style and a toothbrush. Y'all have stencils, and that is motherfucking wild to me.
They have stickers, Jay.
And then y'all got white girls putting baby hair. Like, I'm just, y'all are cutting bits of hair to make intricate baby hairs.
It's not even that. Baby hair isn't even that, like, it's just a thing that happens for some people. It's not like a style. It's not like a...
I mean, and there's nothing wrong. Like I'm saying, in our day, we used to, Pro Style and a toothbrush, we used to get busy. Howsoever, y'all are doing a lot right now.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah.
And you're not going to an award show. You're not Yara Shahidi.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all hoes is going to work at the fucking Radio Shack.
Hashtag soft life.
I hate that. You want to talk about something that can go to hell? And everybody's like, and then other people are like, oh, but soft life indicates that there's nothing wrong with wanting an easeful life. There's nothing wrong with wanting an easeful life. There's something wrong with you hoes and your memes. I'm sick of your motherfucking memes. I'm sick of your daily affirmations and your fucking memes is what I'm sick of.
Yeah, I don't believe in affirmations, like daily affirmations.
I do. Yeah. I don't believe I'm not posting for y'all hoes.
But yeah, I would like, you know what I mean?
For me.
Yeah, like, I mean, I believe in them, but like personally, right? Like, if you need to put on Lil' Kim's Queen Bitch, which I encourage everybody to do.
Yeah.
But like, I hate personal journeys made out for everybody.
I do too.
That's like how I hate gospel music that everybody can relate to. Like, never would have made it. Hate it.
Right. Like, if I enjoy it, it shouldn't be.
Exactly.
You know, and there's certain stuff that's sacred and personal. I'd be damned if I see another one of you young people up on the internet with all white and some chicken blood on you. I'm motherfucking sick. That is not for the world to see.
Mm-hmm. Or my therapist said, knowing damn well they didn't say that. And if they did, you should call the board and have them fired. Or you have been lying to your therapist. And that's not the type of response that they would have given if you were telling the truth. Or you're just flat out lying. So just stop.
Or you're lying. Y'all just be doing
You're a liar. You're a liar. Anywho.
Liar.
That's the end of today's episode. We love you for listening. And we will see you next time. Adios, muchachos, muchachas, and muchachin.
Yes, we're moving.